Yo, what's good, y'all? Harmony Pops, aka Willie Flea, back with another video. I got some gameplay here, you know what I mean? Gonna let that run while I talk about what Mike Wang has been on Twitter talking about lately. First, we're gonna get into this badge talk. As you see here, the badges are still going from bronze to Hall of Fame. And you know, I'm thinking with the new tier system, it's not going to be as easy to just achieve badges. Especially with the Jordan challenges coming back and them dropping that first. It's kind of, to me, an indication that, you know, getting badges is kind of going to be in the same type of realm, or, you know, going to have to do certain things to achieve them and things like that. The hop steps and euros, much more useful in 2K23. For somebody who likes to drive to the lane, that's good news. For the slashes, everybody that likes to get to the rim, that's great news. Awesome news. Every badge has an associated challenge. That's just what I was talking about. Yeah, shooting badges might require X amount of threes made. When completed, you can slot that badge into the core, which won't count towards any badge points. See, that's exactly what I was just talking about. So yeah, it's like we're gonna have to be doing a certain amount of, you know, things to be able to achieve a badge in whatever category we're trying to achieve that badge in. I think right here somebody asked if just holding L, being in the passing lanes, was gonna be auto steal, and Mike Wang said, no auto steals. And all them cheeses, man. Y'all better play your own D. Alright, what we got next? Adrenaline booster restored on shot clock resets. Also, toying with the idea of slowly replenishing 1 or 2 if you slow down and wait long enough. From next maker feedback, we're also going to support boosts on defense. Steal and block attempts will cost a boost. Okay. It's adrenaline's basically your energy. So you can't just be outside pressing and mashing square and box and triangle and Y, whatever. You know what I mean? So that's a good thing, because I asked Mike Wang earlier. I'm hoping he gets back to me. I said, will it be beneficial to players that have high stamina, that their adrenaline doesn't diminish as much as a player with lower stamina? I'm hoping that was a question he could get back to me on. So we're gonna see. But yeah, you gotta, especially if you one of them guys that, you know, you active the whole game, you're not just standing around, you gonna need your energy. So I want to see how that's gonna play out, especially guys that get Gatorades and such. Yes, the take foul rule will be in the game. This is gonna be helpful in the rec. We're gonna see a lot of people doing this in the rec because they do this now already. So that's gonna be helpful to stop the breaks. Most, if not all, of the returning badges have been retuned or reworked in some way. If something was OP in 22, don't assume it will be again in 2K23 also. Some of the weaker badges were buffed as well. So that's just Wang telling us about the badges and stuff like that. I mean, I'm one of them guys, I'll believe it when I see it, because they've been saying this stuff for years. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. For the post players, shimmy fades and hooks are controlled by double throws too. And drop steps and post hop shots can be done by double throwing the pro stick in the same direction. If you don't know what double throws are, that's like, I wish I could show you guys, but I can't at the moment. It's just basically a quick double flick in the same direction, or right left, or right up. It's basically comboing the right stick. So that's going to be cool, because I feel like that's more controllable as to what you're doing with the post player. It'll be more, you know, the correlation to what you're doing on the controller is going to be more in tune to what's going on with the player on the actual screen. Here's some valuable info for all of us. For dribble moves, you quickly flick the right stick, let it go back to the center, and quickly flick again. For shots, you flick the right stick, let it go back to the center, then quickly move and hold it. You can either double throw in the same direction twice, or one way and then the opposite. So that's basically what I was just explaining, and more in detail with Mike Wang here. But it's just, you know, comboing the right stick to be able to. And this is why I feel like the actual players that play basketball, that actually do certain moves, the dribble moves and things like that, they're going to be a little bit more advanced with the right stick this season in 2K. We've made changes to the layup timing. Still takes skill to be good with it, but if you can master it, you can make some really tough layups that you will miss with it off. And you won't blow wide open bunnies anymore if your timing is bad. I personally didn't use my timing last year because I was horrible at it. You know, that was the first introduction to it. Dang, that nigga Ja just blew by. That was a good move. But yeah, that timing thing, I'm actually gonna try it this year because I'm gonna make my player to be more in the paint and stuff like that. So I want to be able to finish. And yeah, I love being able to do those crazy kind of layups, those Ja Morant, Kyrie kind of layups. I like those type of layups. I'm actually real intrigued about this one. The AI team work hard on improving the AI defensive rotation, transitions, and pick and roll defense, to name a few. They also adjust dynamically to scheme against high scorers. On-ball defenders are less psychic and defend in more human way. That's great news. But that's another one of those things I'll believe in when I see it, because you know, even now, when you load up with an AI saying a wreck, it's like, you got to back out. But, you know, it'll be cool to be able to, if you only got 3 and you got to load up with 2 AIs and you know they're going to do all right, or you could control them in some way. If we have more control over the AI, that'll probably do it. My man Shakedown got the full court football. Heaves is back. Somebody asked if Intimidator is still around. No, it's not. Mike Wang instructed that Anchor is the equivalent for that. And for perimeter contest, the new challenger badges are gonna be there for that. So yeah, that's gonna be cool because shot contests were like a big issue this year. It's like you'll be right next to somebody and they'll have a wide open. So that was kind of crazy. How did he make that? You see right there? I wonder what his shot contest was just now. Yes, there's still shot fatigue. Your shot ratings get hit, the lower your energy stamina meter gets. No meter option will give you slightly larger shot windows and make it easier to green if you know your shot well. Yeah, so same thing as this year. You know, if you trying to dribble and then try to shoot at the end of it, thinking you got energy, it's not happening. Driving dunk rating dictates how easy it is to block dunk attempts. Flashy dunks boost your takeover meters faster than basic ones. Back scratchers, windmills, tomahawks, and other flashies are much harder to block in general. That's good because blocking was a little OP on the dunking, and dunking was like, even if you had in the 90s dunking, you was still getting punched. So hopefully as I said, I believe when I see it. Here's some info on the signature jumpers and requirements needed to get certain forms and releases. As we know, everybody's not going to be able to, if you 7 foot, you can't put on Steph no more. And the last piece of info I have here is supposedly those who are testing the game early is defense is favored way more than offense. So that's a good thing for the defenders. I remember back in like 18, I think it was a big defender year. That's when the lockdowns really started to emerge. But yeah, man, let's see, man. That's all I got for today. Hope y'all enjoyed this little gameplay video as well. Y'all know what to do, man. Like, follow, subscribe, leave some comments for your boy. Y'all go check out my music, Willie Fleet. Y'all find me on 2K, man. Y'all do the do. Add me on the PS5. Harmony Pops. Link up, na dog.